Hello there and happy afternoon. Happy Monday afternoon, everybody. Hope you are having a great start to your week. So I wanted to share with you today some great information about Deep Blue because it is our promo of the month. Also because it is an amazing oil and I've got a favorite blend that I like to DIY, and so I wanted to share that with you. And it is a phenomenal blend for any kind of head tension and also neck tension. Hello, Amber. Thanks for popping on. So I've got that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about coriander today. No reason in particular other than this is the last oil of all that doTERRA has released that I have yet to try. So I'm excited. I haven't even opened the bottle yet. Took advantage last week with the BOGOs and went ahead and put in some extra stuff since I was getting some good freebies. So I'm going to smell that for you. Hey, Holly, how are you? And I'll share some of the benefits and uses for coriander. And then I also wanted to extend an invitation. So for some of you, if I have your email address, you've probably gotten an email from me either in the past few days or even this morning, inviting you. Tonight, we are having a natural living webinar. And it's a great review of using essential oils, the ways that you can use them, how they affect the body systems, and which oils you can use for specific concerns, whether it's detoxing or digestive health, sleep, and stress. So we're going through a big review tonight. So if you would like the link, if you do not have the link yet, please just send me a note, a DM, or even in the comments, and I will send you the link. We're going to do a live webinar tonight, so stay home, get in your PJs, get comfy, glass of wine, whatever you need, and we will be on for about an hour, and we're going to go through the review, and then there's also going to be some time at the end for questions. So if you have any questions about things that you're currently using or stuff that you want to know, you want us to dive deeper into, we are happily going to do that tonight. So would love to have you all on. And I will, in fact, I'll just put the link in the comments below this video when it posts. So, okay, I think that's it. That's tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So for anybody that's watching this replay, it is Monday the 4th, March 4th. Woohoo, March 4th, one of my favorite days. Okay. So Deep Blue, so this is the promo for the month. If you place a 200 PV order, you get a free Deep Blue rub, which is our amazing massage blend. So soothing and comforting. It's got, depending on when you use it, either hot or cold, sometimes both. I used this after a car accident, and when I was doing some of my PT afterward, asked my massage therapist to use this. And in the summertime, I can't even tell you, I had goosebumps because it was so warm outside and the Deep Blue was so cooling. I would walk outside afterward and my skin, like I said, just goosebumps everywhere. So this is a great one. All kinds of discomforts, right? Lower back, if you're out moving, if you have hands that need regular attention, you know, in the joints and wrists, that kind of stuff. This is great for that. I love it personally. My kids will occasionally do a massage for me if I end up with a headache, and they'll massage on my shoulders and up the back of my neck. I'm really, really grateful for my kids when they do that. And knees after you're jogging or on them, out taking a walk, all kinds of ways that you can use this. But this is such a great blend to have on hand. And it's the most natural version of all the wintergreen, camphor, eucalyptus, peppermint, all of those oils that are going to be really helpful for joints and discomfort and muscles too. So it's also a great, you can use this one and the blend, the oil itself, both. You can sort of use them preemptively, so putting them on before you work out or before you go and you're using your muscles, or if you're playing piano or working in the garden, etc. All kinds of ways that you can use it, but preemptively. So put it on beforehand and then after again if you need it. And then the other thing, so getting the deep blue rub, and then the other one is the deep blue soothing blend. So this is a blend of all of those oils that are in the deep blue rub, but this is the concentrated form. So 100% oil. There is no carrier oil in this. So it is 100% potent as well. And because it has the peppermint and the eucalyptus and the wintergreen, all of those strong scents, it is strong. So you do want to be cautious if you are using this. It is recommended to dilute for sure. So again, you can use this all of the same ways. It's really nice for using to make your own blends. You could put a couple drops in with Epsom salts for a bath after a long day of working, you know, or carrying kids, or whatever it is that you do, all the physical things that we do day in and day out, you know, repeated motions over and over for sure. One of my favorite blends that I wanted to share today is specifically for head tension. I love it. It is simple to make. You just take an empty roller bottle like this, and I've already made mine. Remind me, somebody, that I need to order some stickers for my labels because I'm out, and so I'm just trying to remember now based on the smell of what's in each one. But this is my deep blue roller for head tension. So I love this. It's a 10 ml roller. So in this, I'm going to put in about 25 drops, 20 to 25 drops of my deep blue blend. And then with that, frankincense. So about 10 to 12 drops of frankincense in with this. And then you just top the rest with your fractionated coconut oil, like so. Which way? There you are. There it is. Fractionated coconut oil. And the reason we use the fractionated coconut oil is because the fat lipids are already removed, so it stays in liquid form, and that's really nice. It's a great carrier oil. It's very light. It absorbs pretty quickly, and it doesn't have scent to it. Something like an olive oil might have a heavier scent, and it's thicker. So that's why we like the fractionated coconut oil. So that's a really easy DIY. The frankincense and the deep blue soothing blend. And this one is perfect. You can rub it. And I love the blend, especially with the frankincense in there. But just along your temples, across your forehead, if you've got head tension, on the back of your neck. And a couple of tips for if you are using your oils, depending on where your head is, of course, but for max where your head tension is. Hopefully you know where your head is. Woo! But you can apply this in a couple different places. So temples, like I mentioned, on the back of the neck. Two other places that are really great, 3 actually on your head. So the crown of your head, if you wanted to, you know, kind of part your hair and get the oil directly on your scalp, but the crown of your head, that is a great place for absorption. And also along the back of your head, and I don't know if you can, kind of hard to tell, but that ridge, that occipital lobe right there in the back of your head, that's another great place. And especially because some of our oils are known to break the blood-brain barrier, and so that is a great way to get them absorbed for maximum efficiency and efficacy. And then the third place, so crown of the head and then back of the occipital lobe, and then lobe. And the third place is here, right just behind your ears. So there's a little ridge right there. And you can also rub along the ear. And for anybody that knows about, what am I trying to say? On the bottoms of the feet. Oh, what is the word? Why am I'm not thinking of it. Reflexology. There you go. So where you rub specific points, you try to address specific points by rubbing the feet. There are also reflexology points in the ears as well. So those are some great things to look into. All right, so that is deep blue. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. And here we go, coriander. Here it is. So I thought it would smell a little bit more like cilantro than it does. It comes from the same plant. So cilantro oil comes from the leaves itself, and then the oil comes from the seeds. This is a really nice, light herbal blend. Herbal scent. I think it's great. This might be one of my favorite herbals. It's not super strong and potent, like burning in your nose. It's just really light and fragrant. So I'm excited to use that. So a couple of uses, and I'm going to go into my, sorry, the screen's shaking, Essential Life book. This is one of my favorite resources for looking up oils and how to use them. And it's also got a ton of recipes in it. But cardamom, and they're in alphabetical order in the front, which is easy. I'll get there. Or no, what did I say? Cardamom. Coriander. Coriander it's got several great uses. So you can use it for gas and nausea. So any kind of digestive stuff that's going on, that's one way to use it. You can also use it to help maintain healthy blood sugar levels. So internally in a capsule, you could use it with cinnamon. You can also apply to skin for areas that might be having some slight irritations, joints as well. So this would be a great one actually that you could blend with Deep Blue. That's another one to put in there. Also for body odor. So if detoxing, this sounds like it's going to be a detoxing oil, which is probably really good to take internally and then help flush out toxins, right? And if you need recommendations for detoxing your armpits, I can totally help you do that. And the reason that's so important, I think, is because if you have not transitioned to a natural deodorant yet, and I strongly encourage that you do, because of any aluminum, if you have any aluminum or chemicals that are in your deodorants, even fragrances that are not identified, fragrances are some of the worst offenders for the havoc they can wreak on our bodies. But anything that is going into your armpits that you're putting on the skin there, remember that you have lymph nodes along along the side here and under your armpits. And so anytime that you are putting on your deodorant or antiperspirant, that's being affected. Your lymphatic system is being affected by what you're putting in there. So if you are transitioning, I totally have some recommendations for detoxing, including some masks and things that you can put in there. But it's a great way. You just want to flush, and start using your natural products. So those are a couple of great ones, and two others also really good for inhaling energy, and it is a nice light and bright herbal scent. And emotionally, you can use coriander to go from apprehensive to participating. So that's a nice way. I love to think now I consider more and more the emotional benefits of our oils. And there are so many, we can all recall our emotions and how we identify with scents. You may have a favorite place that you love to visit. I was helping my mom clean out some boxes this morning that came from my grandmother's house, and all the scent of their house came rushing back, and so memories started flooding, of some of the things that we did there at their house. So, okay, big things today: Deep Blue and the Deep Blue blend, the rub and the blend. Those are our freebies for the month with any 200 PV order. Lemongrass is free for 125 LRP orderers, and the product of the month, 10% off is, the Mito to Max. Oh, that's a good one. So any questions about any of that, let me know, especially if you don't know about the loyalty program or what that means, what that looks like. It's a great way to get your oils for cheaper, and you can start earning 10% and then get up to 30% back to use on future purchases. So that's where I am now, and maintain that so easily. But it's part of your monthly wellness, and you know, in my opinion, the way to make your health a priority is to keep it scheduled, right? If it's not on your calendar, just like all of the things that we have going on in our lives, put your health on the calendar too, because that's the way that you prioritize it. And don't forget tonight's webinar. I will put the link in a few minutes in the comments below the video, and we would love to have you. It's 7 o'clock tonight, a review, great time to go through the oils again and ask questions. So hope you're having an amazing Monday. Here's to a fantastic week, and we will see you guys soon. Good night. Good day.